Most of you aren't subscribed. Make sure to heal the subscribe button, as it helps out the channel. Without further ado, flashing back, we see Ellen teaching Pharma about the importance of the Holy Kingdom. Ellen states that the Holy Kingdom is the center of the world, as all rulers and nobles were given their status by the priest of the kingdom. Additionally, there is a group called the Office of Inquisition, a select group of priests, assigned by the Holy Kingdom, to eradicate, investigate, and rid the world of irregularities. Back in the present, Pharma realizes he's in the presence of the leader of the Office of Inquisitions, Solomon. Mocking Pharma for allowing himself to be led so far out of his comfort zone, Solomon presses Pharma for his true identity. Stating that he is no evil spirit, Pharma is instructed to back away from Solomon, which he does, so as to not cause conflict. Suddenly, Pharma is encased by a cage, meant to trap evil spirits, but the robed figures realize that the cage doesn't work on Pharma, meaning he's not an evil spirit. Refusing to believe so, several men begin circling Pharma, with one of them unleashing a fire spell in his direction. Projecting an air barrier, Pharma strips the fire of air, completely deleting the fire, making the robed figures believe the Pharma has a negative fire attribute. Following up, someone shoots ice spears at Pharma, but once again, using science, Pharma deletes the ice magic, telling them that he wants no trouble. Seeing Pharma's mysterious power, Solomon commands everyone to kill Pharma, as he's too dangerous to keep alive. Unleashing an earth, water, fire and air spell simultaneously, they all converge on Pharma's location. Hoping to see Pharma dead, they realize that Pharma has encased himself in a dome of ice, now pissed that he has to resort to violence. Releasing a shockwave, Pharma knocks all the men off their horses, whilst beginning to build up huge amounts of divine energy. Seeing Pharma's panictheos mark glowing, divine energy surrounding him, and his shadowless body, the leader Solomon realizes that they are in the presence of panictheos himself, which is news to Pharma. Immediately all bowing their heads, they ask that Pharma forgive them, as they have attacked a deity, who they all worship. Attempting to offer up his life to atone his sins, Pharma stops Solomon from taking his own life, yelling that he doesn't want anyone to get hurt, and all he wants is to run his pharmacy in peace. Using his eye on Solomon, Pharma notices Solomon's beat-up leg, having fallen off his horse. Knowing that cutting off his leg will only ensure Solomon's death, Pharma realizes that he'll have to perform surgery to remove a section of Solomon's leg. Knowing that he's inexperienced, Pharma holds strong, knowing that the longer he waits, the more likely Solomon will die. Creating a temporary hut to operate in, Pharma explains to Solomon about what he's going to do, asking for his permission. Thinking for a bit, Solomon gives Pharma permission to operate on his body, as he has full faith in Pharma, someone blessed by a deity. Injecting Solomon with some anesthesia, and then operating on Solomon's leg, Pharma notes how he's never performed such an operation on a human before, and only has done them on animals. With the operation complete, Pharma reports to the others the good news, and asks that they keep everything that happened between them, which they all agree to, as a carriage arrives to take Solomon to a safer place. Several months later, Solomon visits Pharma, bringing gifts, and revealing that he has left the Inquisitor group, and instead has climbed the ranks, to become a head bishop. Happy to hear that, Pharma learns that Solomon has removed any suspicions surrounding Pharma's name, and moving forward, will make sure that nothing ever affects Pharma, putting on a frightening smile. Asking to speak privately with Pharma, Solomon gifts Pharma a wand, a treasure held in the Holy Kingdom, named the Panic Robdos. The wand can handle all 4 elements, able to amplify healing, and can be collapsed to make it more easy to carry around. Wondering why Solomon would give such a valuable item, Pharma fears that the item will get stolen, but Solomon asks that Pharma first pick it up. Touching the wand, Pharma watches as the wand glows a bright white, signaling that the wand has accepted Pharma as its master. Wanting to feel the wand for herself, Ellen attempts to hold it, but is shocked when the wand falls right through Ellen's palms. Solomon explains that the wand is not of this world, and that only deities outside of this world can actually wield it. Realizing something, Pharma tests a theory, amazed that he can ride the wand, as the wand can levitate. Thanking Solomon for the gifts, Solomon hands Pharma a talismans, able to suppress Pharma's divine power, and give the illusion of a shadow to Pharma. As Solomon heads off, Pharma goes shopping with Blanche and Lot, who have been waiting for him. As they walk around town, stocking up on fruit, Pharma overhears a conversation of a customer talking about visiting a pharmacy, asking if they sell items that Pharma's pharmacy sells. Replying no, the pharmacist Mr. Pierre states that since Pharma's guild is a new one, they are suspicious of his dirt cheap prices. Additionally, as a member of Verone's pharmacist guild, Pierre reveals that he's unable to go against the wishes of Verone, as Verone's guild is the only guild commoners like him can turn to, restricting what he can and can't sell. Hearing this, Pharma chats with his employees, wishing to start a guild of his own, hoping to help out other pharmacies' growing customers, along with spreading the new medicine they create. As they dive deep into the logistics of things, they begin making prep for the paperwork to make their guild official. That night, Mr. Pierre is seen worried about his daughter, who is very ill, wondering what he can possibly do to save his little girl's health. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like and comment.